Brick addicts, Lego lovers, friends from all over the world, welcome to the very first Brick Addict live stream. And there's no one here right now, and I'm not surprised because this is spare the moment, unadvertised, all that good stuff. But I'm going to take you or no one. Of course, I'm sure some people watch this when it's replay. I'm going to take you through the building. I'm going to give you a tour of one of our facilities. So let's start right here. When you walk in the door, you've got a little bit of a kind of display of a few of our sets. One of them fell. Some of my favorites. That one especially. Absolutely love that one. And of course, that one. Anything that's Lego Mariska is awesome in my book. So then you turn this way, and I'm going to try to hold the camera as steady as possible. You got one big long hallway, which we've just done some moving. Usually this holds a lot of our custom sets, the little sets. Not really much room there for the bigger sets. And lots of Lego storage, some new sets up there. All kinds of parts, you know, just like we say we've got millions and millions of parts. That's very true. And of course, this is just one of 4 buildings. So we got a lot of stuff. So anyway, this is one of the areas we store parts, stuff like that. So I'll walk you around here. Friends, it's kind of our friends shelf. And then a little bit of everything in there. I think that's kind of the creator bin. Got some airplane stuff, some boat stuff, lots of boats. We're big on boats. Did some experimenting with some boats. And then kind of parts everywhere. It needs cleaned up a little bit. But I always say the messier, the better. And of course I figured this would start slow, so I'm gonna save the best for last. So when we get sets in, sometimes they come in baggies, just like this. Oops, see? Parts falling all over the place. Got some holes in it. That is not Lego. You knew that. Okay, so here's another cool room. This here is where we design the stickers that we are so famous for. We've got 2 areas in this room in which we do that. Designer sits there and can use that particular printer and cutter. Now, oddly enough, we prefer this one. Another designer sits there, creates everything, prints right there, cuts right there. Most of what you see is done by that printer. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Well, why would you use a small printer when you've got that awesome piece of equipment? Well, for some reason, when it comes to Lego stickers, that one does a better job. So, now, with the exception of these, if we're going to print anything clear or white, we have to use that one. So let's take a look at some of the arcades. And hopefully I'm not shaking the camera around too much. Haven't really shown these a lot on YouTube. There's a Tron arcade. Of course, these look way, way, way better when they're stickered. I think this is King Kong. One of these are King Kong. I think one's Pac-Man, something like that. How my designers decipher what's what on these, I have no idea. Some of them I can tell. I think this is Outrun. Obvious, because the seat. And then, oh, somebody vandalized the Dr. Pepper machine. Pinball. And I recognize this because of the rainbow thing, whatever you want to call it. That's the Addams family. And of course, it's nothing, just a fine Lego stuff sitting around. Actual Lego stuff, that is. But this printer right here, it also does all the t-shirts. Gotta have merch, right? Merchandise. All conveniently stored up there. Our shirt press is currently sitting down there because we needed the space. And of course, the upcoming Home Depot. Progress has been slow on that. So once they get a sticker sheet out of the cutter, they take it over here, take whatever set they're working on, and voila. In fact, I'd show you right now, but that's an Apple store. So, wouldn't quite have the same effect on a Church's Chicken. But I guarantee you in the next couple days, the Church's Chicken is going to be nice and stickered. And hopefully very soon the Home Depot will too. So anyway, it's odd walking around here with a cell phone in my hand. Trying to see if any comments come in because I got no idea. All right, so let's go this way. So we saw part of this hallway. Take one more look at the shelving. And then we go into, the next coolest room. This is a room with a little of everything. We've got some manuals in here, which I'm going to need those because I think I'm going to have to rebuild that. Lots of parts. I mean, we've got so many parts and pieces that sometimes I'm just mind boggled. Down here got a mirror set hiding, a little bit of everything. They set up a couple weeks ago for a photo shoot, and it's just never gotten cleaned up, basically. Boxes of stuff. Of course, this is from a pretty cool set. Lots of bags. Now, you know, normally in most of our videos I'm talking non-stop, but I figure in a live stream I'm just going to kind of let you look and enjoy a little bit. Then I'd probably be out of breath if I was talking non-stop. So that's one of my favorite newer sets right there. I love that city. We did a big contest special, whatever you want to call it, a couple of months ago, where we had that and all the other cities like that they had done all in one big thing. So that was pretty cool. Another cool set. I really like the older ones, like the plane up there, 7893. Love that one. Even more, I like 7734. And of course, the Fairground Mixer. Beautiful set. Great use of colors. And of course, some of the colors in that one glow. So even our floor has got Legos on it. They're everywhere. This is not a place you would want to walk around with no shoes. Lots of airplane parts. I've said that in many of the videos. Tons of airplane parts. You never know when you're gonna, or where you're gonna see new Lego sets. They're just kind of everywhere. In fact, we got a video coming up that's got over 200 new sets. Kind of giving a tour in that one. And I'm gonna get back in the corner here. Hopefully I'm still connected. That is part of the carousel in progress of being built. Scroll over here. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. That looks like it goes to a train station. Something to do with the train. And yes, this room is a little bit of organized chaos. So if you like airplanes and airplane parts, there you go. There's probably, I would say, 50 or more wings in that bag. I think we've got more wings than Boeing and whatever the other one is, McDonnell Douglas, and the big one, the double decker. I think we got more wings than all of them combined. Lots of tails, things like that. Some random sealed bags. A lot of parts in here. So when I say we've probably got enough airplane parts to build about 1,000 planes, it's probably no exaggeration. And like I said, this is one of 4 buildings, so they are everywhere. Parts everywhere. Some more new sets. Legos in there. What else would you expect from a Lego place, right? All right, so I'm gonna try to safely exit this room. Thank God for shoes. Let's see. Some stuff right here. Translucent. And I think this is, oh, I know what that is. That's the pieces for the carousel over there. The rest of it. Lots of tires. Okay. So now you have seen the main hallway, the sticker department, and that one. So, sorry if I'm blocking you with my hand. Now we're gonna go into the cool room, the awesome room. I'm not gonna take you down there right yet. We're gonna work our way down there. So when we get bulk Legos that come in, this is where they go. And then people sit at these desks and they sort through them. We clean them, we sterilize them, all that stuff. Of course, stuff that comes in directly from BrickLink, like new parts, go straight over there. Then we've got not Legos. I can't remember if I've ever shown this in a video or not, but this is the bin for either not Legos or broken Legos. We donate this stuff. So somebody will be getting a non-Lego Cat 5 Ethernet cable. Hopefully that'll help somebody connect to the internet. Must have picked them up somewhere. How many pounds do you think that is? Probably a lot. So, and on occasion, when we get sets in, they'll just go ahead and build something. So actually, chances are that was in a baggie and came in with some of that. Okay. So this is kind of a thrown together section of parts, lots of tires. We don't do a whole lot of custom vehicles here, but we got a couple videos up recently of vehicles. So these are slope parts. We've been blessed with enough bins that we can actually have a bin per color of slope pieces. So for example, yellow, oops, I have a feeling I'm gonna make a mess. Red, blue, green, so on. So this is where they sort, and I greatly apologize if I am moving too fast. So another place they sort is on the floor. Reminds me of my childhood, laying on the floor playing Legos. Axles. Rims. Doesn't really open. There's probably not a piece we do not have. I think we've got everything. Bigger tires. You want a dolly? There you go. We use them in a couple of our sets. Wheelbarrows. Signs. And of course, we've got a video coming out really soon on building our Lego store, and that set has a lot of these in gray. So stray train up there, stray locomotive. So this is where you get a little bigger, lots of seats. And as you'll see in the school bus video coming up really soon, I think we depleted our green seats. We got a set we're going to be showing that's got a whole bunch of green seats in it. Probably went there. Full of green seats. So use a lot of these in our sets, especially the restaurants. And then a little bit of this. Also, there's the doors. We also got a video coming up that I'm going to show you how we organize all this stuff, because this room, unlike the last room, there is a method to everything in this room. More parts. Oh, lots and lots of parts. Those are filled with them all the way down through there. And then sometimes we store stuff on top. Always seems to work out well. And let's see. Use a lot of these in the restaurants. So there's parts everywhere. Drive-through windows. Of course, these are the plates, very important to the little restaurants that we do. Those all get a floor in them. So this is storage. We just kind of toss stuff up here. We got a big Lego city coming up, and in fact I filmed this, but about a week ago I came in here and just raided this place for all kinds of stuff. A couple of the different teams in here, different employees, they're choosing different things to put in their section of the upcoming Lego city. So me and one of my daughters are working on the Walmart shopping center. So we came in and just raided this place. All kinds of parts. So smaller parts, continues all the way down here. Red locomotives, Lego truck. That truck right there, folks, is what got me back into Legos after, we'll just say, a very long absence. That one. I'll have to tell you about that sometime. Even these. You know, there's so many Lego pieces, and to have as many mocks as we do, you've got to have almost every single piece there is. So I think we do, at least what we're not out of. Some oddball colors. Oh, and of course my favorite color, Maersk blue. And here is, anybody know? Medium azure. Let's compare, shall we? I did a video on this a while back, comparing medium blue to Maersk blue to medium azure. Personally, I prefer medium azure, but Maersk blue is awesome. And also very expensive. Some sellers sell this for 10 bucks. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Okay, do I want to show this section yet? You know what, we'll go the other way. We'll go the other way. I want to make this as fun as possible. So, another area where you do not want to walk with no shoes. Okay, so I said we're the Boeing company, or much like it, and right there you got an airplane, or a couple of them being put together. So imagine being paid to build Legos all day. Could you do it? That's what they do. They sit here and yeah, they're paid to just build all day. So here's our Lego store. Pick a brick wall. We got a couple videos on here showing that one. So we create new mocks here, and also when we get orders, this is where we put them together. All right, making our way through here. Some parts there. Now on weeks when we get like a couple $1,000 worth of parts and sets, you should really see this place. That's when it's just really nuts. I think this is a Little Caesars that was hit in a Memorial Day tornado. I'm not sure. And oh, McDonald's got nudged by a tornado, looks like. And this is part of one of our custom rail cars that's got the Maersk E-Line ship engine in it. And you got a couple of the Walmart sets being put together. So, in fact, this right here is how they start. So, out of our bigger sets, I prefer the Target. The design on Target's pretty cool. It's got the red wall over here and stuff. And it's got a lot more in it. But anyway, that's kind of what comes of them as they progress. And what do I always say brings the magic? Stickers bring the magic. So, without stickers, that is what these look like. With stickers, it's like, oh, it's just angelic. And that looks like a piece of a Star Wars arcade set. So, what do we got here? Keyboard stickers. And probably several $100s worth of Legos right there, I would guess. It's absolutely insane, the amount of Legos around this place. But that's why we're here. All right, boat storage. Pardon the noise coming from the HVAC vent. So, in the parts that I was showing you down here, this is where they start. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because we've got a video that's going to be coming out detailing all this and how we organize. But it all starts here, the smaller, and then jumps up all the way down. Again, we've been blessed with enough storage units. Well, I shouldn't say blessed, we bought them. But we've got enough storage units where luckily we're able to keep a continuous row of the same colors all the way down. So dark gray, light gray, blue, red, yellow, so on. So that literally continues all the way down, and then down there jumps up to the small, gets big, gets small. So this here is stock. I guess we call it the staging area. I do apologize if I'm moving around too much. Little tiny pieces, translucent. We saw the big tub in the other room of translucent. Let's see, this looks like maybe minifigs. Yep, lots of minifigs. I'm not sure how close I should get with the camera without it going out of focus. Torsos, legs. Well, we probably got about 10 of these, and then another bin that's got all heads. Can't have a minifig without a head, right? Something's got to be smiling at you. Oh, vegetables and a dog. All right, some train stuff. I'm kind of showing stuff as I see it, so Hopefully none of you have a headache by now. Okay, so making our way over this way a little bit. Mushroom and dig dog. More parts. More parts. No idea what those are. Great Pyramid, perhaps. I am not sure. And here's a little design somebody here threw together a while back. Kind of cool. In fact, I just got a chance to glance at the screen, and it kind of looks like there's a little bit of color issues going on, so hopefully that's not the case. This is our first time ever being live, so bear with us. This might turn out completely awful, but I hope not. All right, tub full of Maris pieces, and a bunch of normal blue. Some more manuals. Oh, I always get excited when I see this stuff. Anything Maris. Core knows about that. The feeling you get when you see Maris. Gotta love it. All right, more planes. We build them and then we stage them up there till we decide what to do with them. Providing I don't grab them and stick them in the Lego City, which you guys are gonna love. All right, so in closing, I'm gonna pan around. We'll start there. Let's pan just to kind of give you a little bit of the feeling around here. So it's a lot of parts and pieces to be working with. And all right, turning the camera back on myself. There's probably no one here who actually knows where every single piece is at. So we're kind of in the process of getting a map together. So kind of like a catalog, I guess you could say. So, you know, because if somebody tells me, hey, I need a red, you know, garage door slider piece, I wouldn't even know where to look. I would now. I'd know exactly where to come now, but up until now, I would not have known. So, anyway, as we make our way out of here, so this here is the main design center at one of our 4 buildings, and it's a lot of fun. Anytime I want to feel like a kid again, I just come out here. I don't get a whole lot of time to come out here, but I wish I did. So, having to run the business, I don't have a whole lot of time to have fun with this stuff. So, all right, y'all. This is our very, very first live stream ever. Hopefully it came over your device perfectly, great quality, all that good stuff. Actually, I think my phone's starting to go dead. So, going on about a half hour now. If this turned out good, we might do this all the time. We might do all kinds of stuff live. So, hopefully it gets a lot of views. And whether it does or not, hopefully you enjoyed it. So, I'm going to try to figure out how to turn the live stream off now, because I got no idea. And thank you all so much for watching. We do appreciate it. I don't even know if I've got an end screen to this. I'm used to saying, click here for great videos and click here for vlogs. I don't know if I've got that. So anyway, check that stuff out. Thank you all again so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video, coming tomorrow.